Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Triaxx2. So, I run out of ink sacks, and I finally decided to go ahead and... Oops. I've forgotten something, but it's fine, we'll grab it as we go by. I finally decided to build myself a squid farm. Pretty simple. Also, this is all no longer being sucked in through here. I'm still running trains through here because I like the idea of a train running through my warehouse, but it's no longer necessary. As soon as that turns up, we will... Okay, there we go. Right. So it's down here. It probably won't be very efficient, but for the moment, it should do the job eventually. It'll be kind of slow. There's hoppers underneath of here, and if we can go down here without getting stuck there, we'll be in good shape. Right. Oh, I'm wearing my power armor helmet because it's a little bit quicker to. You know what? This isn't gonna matter. Actually, just go there, but that's neither here nor there. Are you finished? Right. That's better. There's Dava down there. I should be careful. Right. So basically, what we're gonna do here is just use Buildcraft because Buildcraft is crazy cheap for this distance. This is not the gate I want it to be. I need the other I need an autarkic. Right. So basically, what we're going to do is slowly chop our way this way. Let's get a piece of ground to stand on. Oops. Right, and this will basically just head straight toward the factory. I'm not even gonna... The only other thing that should come in is calamari, which is not that terribly useful, but we can eat it. And one or two recipes that call for it. Right. Not exactly sure how far away we are. Let me grab, instead of that, I'm just using stone transport pipe, so it's not exactly a high-speed enterprise, but then again, this isn't, as I've said, this isn't exactly a high-speed, high-power mob farm either, so... we can hear our trains up ahead. Now, if I'm lucky, this will be the return train that we will run into shortly. I think we're actually underneath the train that heads to the that runs between the house and the storage system, which is somewhat a good thing. We're just going to use an iron pipe at the end. I'm going to need more stone piping, I think. Right. Yeah. So we'll use an iron pipe to, right. Right. Let me make an end point marker here, and then we will zoom way in. Alright, let's teleport home. Ow. We hurt ourselves every single time we do that. Right, so endpoint is right there. From the map, it looked like we had enemies below. Right. Okay. So endpoint is right. This is a good place, if any, for it to connect in. will put a LP connection marker there, and then we will teleport to endpoint. Ow. Right. LP connection is. Hang on. Okay, so it's way up there. 23 meters. So we need to go a bit more this way. Hello? This is a cave system I've explored before, apparently. Okay, so we're right under the forestry tree. Keep heading this way for a bit. Okay, there's a ravine down here, apparently. Which it looks like I have been in before. Okay. I didn't realize my jetpack was turned off. I nearly died there. That would have been horrifically bad. Right. Where's LP connection? Hello? Hello, hello? Okay. Let's not fall and die in the lava again. Thank you. Excuse me. Ooh, I did not mean to cough like that. Alright, hang on. Right, so... Oh, nope, J. Alright, I'm past it. Hang on. Aha! There we go. Aha! So, not that. That is the one problem with the Power Fist. It does. How low are we anyway? Fortunately, the shovel is so crazy fast that doesn't matter that we're flying and digging straight up. Ah! Right. Okay, you can be that. I need a non-pipe bag. You can do it. One iron transport pipe. I'm actually going to need more stone transport pipes. Right. Which means more stone and more glass. Okay. Would you please? Thank you. I believe I have managed to solve my, oh, that's why that didn't work. Stone. Give me 8 of that, and glass. I believe I managed to solve my train problems mostly. I still need to install more signaling, but for now, I did die pretty recently, which is kind of annoying. Simply because I got... Hello? There we go. I got basically shanked by a zombie in gold and steel and mechanism steel armor, which is fine. I mean, I don't really object to getting killed as long as it's fair, but this was just kind of not fair in any sort of sense of the word. I mean, he just walked right up and one-shotted me from full health. He had some kind of sword that I didn't recognize. it was just supremely irritating. Right. So hopefully that should prevent anything from actually getting down the system, and anything that comes. Ah! What? Are you kidding me? Which means it dropped all of my stuff, and I just hurt myself. Oh, because I didn't heal from the... I hope that didn't blow up. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I have no food, I have no wrenches. I'm going to die. Alright, that's fine. Tell you what, why don't you eat some sunlight? Oops. No, up the stairs, thank you. Yeah. I keep getting killed, and... I mean, okay, that was my fault. I should have... Ow. Yep, there we go. Yeah. You go burn. That's one of the reasons I hate overhangs. Yeah, we'll get all this stuff back, and I will repair... basically all my things. You and you and you. So you. Hey now. You and you. And when I actually, and when I died, I found that my pickaxe had gone from used slightly to completely broken, which was really, really kind of irritating. And I'm not sure what happened. Yeah. Yes, I will replace all this with, here, let's fill this in with some cobble underneath here. No, not there. Step assist is wonderful until you're actually trying to stand on a lower level. And then it's the most annoying thing in the history of ever. I still need to set up immersive engineering powered lanterns around the place. Alright. There we go. Sorry. Something caught in my throat there. Right. I may need to chunk load this farm actually. And I'm hoping it works. Basically how it's supposed to work is that the squids will come down here and oops. They get here, they get trapped in this air pocket, and they're not strong enough to swim up. If we take jetpack off, neither are we. It's very hard for them to swim up, and then they drown. Now, hopefully that works. If not, I'll do something else. Right, I lost my jetpack noise for some reason. Go figure. Right. Now, I have slowly been setting up... Yeah, this is a distance signal. This is linked all the way over to... you can find it on the map. One of the signaling systems here at the north turn. It's a pity you can't see trains on the mini-map, but there you go. We're... Yeah, in here. There's a signal here that's supposed to keep the trains from getting screwed up, and doesn't always work, or doesn't necessarily work too well, but that signal is linked to it. So if something is sitting there blocking the signal, that should turn red and let me know, hey, there's a problem there, and I want to do that for more areas. Although it's entirely possible that that trains have gotten stuck over here, because I haven't seen the forestry train in a bit. No? Color me surprised. Let's see. We'll go here, and here. And not you. We need you. And you could be, lag spike. A little bit of lag. I've been trying to minimize that sort of thing. Right. No, you go away. And one of you. Let's see. This and this and that. And you two. Right, so basically we connect this to here, and then this to that. There we go. So now that will, if the forestry train is trying to turn off here, this should be in position to catch any of the other trains that are trying to go through the area. There we go. So if, say, the processing train is trying to go past and the forestry train is blocking things. Where is the forestry train? Now that I'm looking for it. There it comes. Right, so I did show that the unloaders were moved out of the warehouse, and that's because I now have everything moved over here. This is the forestry train, and unloads its stuff here, comes here, is loaded by a flux loader, is loaded by an item stocked by an item loader with some dirt, and fed with a water water loader, just in case it has to sit, because it has to sit here for a while. If everything's going right, it has to sit here for a while to unload, and so this refills the water cart behind it as well as the locomotive. Make sure it's ready to take off. It's overkill for the forestry cart, but forestry needs a lot of water, and I've occasionally found it to be sitting there completely dry. This is the loader. It's now up to 3, and I cheated isn't quite the right word, but I used NEI to give me the a stack of each of the ores that can be processed through mechanism, and put them in here. And it went up to 3 of them. I have discovered one technical problem with these floodlights. Because of the way Immersive Engineering splits up its power source, if anything comes and recharges from these flux loaders, and I need to switch to more powerful wire connectors, by the way. But if anything is recharging from these flux loaders, the spotlights shut off, which is awkward. Excuse me, it's a little late at night. Oh. Now, I have come over and added a couple of more things to... hello? I appear to... Oh, because I died. That's always annoying. Right. So I can't actually look into the train carts, which is really, really irritating. It requires I restart Minecraft, which is depressing. You know what? Let me do that real quick. Well, basically log out and log back in. Okay, I'll be right back. I am back. So I should be able to access carts again, hopefully. Let's go up here, and yes, I can do that. Alright, so the construction train has industrial squeezer parts, light engineering blocks, and fermenter parts, as well as some steel scaffolding. And the reason for that, and as soon as I go over here, and we'll see why in a second, because I need these iron plates. And we'll step in here and make, not you, you make about 24 sheet metal blocks, and these will be used in conjunction with the scaffolding and the heavy engineering blocks. Did I get my heavy engineering blocks? I hope I did. Anyway, we'll be used in conjunction with those to build the ethanol refinery. Right, I do have heavy engineering blocks there. What I'm probably going to do is disconnect the construction train here. and send it back around through the switch loop here, which basically allows me to turn this into a closed loop and have it fueled, and then have it go out and meet me at a destination in the mountains here. I'm going to use this train tunnel and set up our... Oops, wrong button. There we go. Set up a fuel processing system inside the mountain. And now, it will require that the far fuel field has a flux cart with it, which requires more charging. However, I'm waiting on steel at the moment. I'm a little light on steel, but no, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and headstone. Now the reason is because in order to process brain. Hello, brain. Oh, I also need a chip. Nope. Redstone. 1 redstone, 1 pearl. And that will get me a couple of the... how do we make these autarkics? Oh, we need an integration table. How is that? How to... Integration. It's not too bad. And diamonds. I'm yeah, can't not melt down horse armor. Right. So we will set this up and have it go, and then I need that bag, which incidentally that can go into, and I'll need a minecart and flux. Come on. Let's not flux up. Aha. Oops. Yep, still green. That's good. Green basically means that if they've jammed up somewhere, it's not at that signal. Now I want to set up a rail switch control board with signal labels that will basically allow me to look at the board and say, oh, well, the train's jammed here. Right, I also need... no. You need to go in there and make me one of those as well. I need gold. I accidentally made iron gears while trying to make those iron plates that I just put in the train, because I had left my press mold in my gear press mold in here, and when I needed when I threw my iron in there, it sort of turned them all into gears. Now I'll use the gears again, but unlike that. What? Come again. Okay, apparently I had too much gold. Go figure. Right. So this, I'm surrounded with these. Not you, you. Integration table is... Oh, I needed that gold anyway. Good job, me. Obsidian. we ended up with rather a lot of obsidian after running the quarry. I need to set the quarry back up as well. Nope, do it over here. You, and the train will be along momentarily. I'm going to dump all of this stuff into here, including you. Nope. Put you here. Grab you, and we will set you down there, and one gate and one pulsating chipset. This one can go into the storage system for now. I don't know. I could use some better storage, but let me try that again. I could use a better storage solution for my miscellaneous items, but as it is, I have to go to manually to the system and then tell it to, and then assign things a spot, and I don't. Oops. Okay, thank you. You. Redstone off. Energy pulsar. So anything that was in this will get extracted. There's nothing in it at the moment, and I'm not sure if the farm doesn't work, because, I mean, I set up an underwater base in in a space astronomy pack, or in the space astronomy pack. Or maybe for nothing yet, or nothing at the moment. Fair enough. Yeah, in the pack, space astronomy, and it was a great base, but every time I turn around, squid. Here's it. I just can't stop being attacked by squid. Or, not attacked, but every time I turn around, I'd be sucking up ink sacs because the squids were dying. And so hopefully that trap will work. I mean, if it doesn't, I'll be irritated, but again, it's buildcraft and some vanilla wood items. So I took down this tree. It was driving me crazy. You're now cooking boots. Yeah, so we can toss that in. I love these chutes. These things are hilariously fast. Are you not set to ingots? You're not set to ingots. Here, be set to also pull out ingots. Right. Oops. Right. Yeah, here we go. Fine. There we go. It doubles every time you right click it, or shift right click it, so. I know what I need steel for. Because steel makes the flux loaders, which makes the loader. Aha, we have taught it. Alright, so, oops. Throw you in there. I'm going to stick my plate cast back in my metal press. Alright, and then you can go in there, you go, come out here. You can go in there. I've taken to keeping my reinforced crowbar in my rail bag rather than in my... Hang on. I have an osmotic enchanter here, right? Yes, I do. If I toss that in here, I can get silk touch efficient. NEI, buzz off, tunnel, shatter, fortune, unbreaking, silk touch. Actually, silk touch wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I don't know what tunnel does. Why does silk touch have the buttons if it doesn't do any good? Right. let's probably not on this crowbar, mind you. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Uh, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just make a new frickin' crowbar. Presuming I don't actually have a new crowbar. Crowbar? I have regular crowbars. Whatever. I thought I could get repair on... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I know how to get repair. Loot. Oh, not you. One of you. Plain chili's cheap is pretty cheap. Oop. Alright, so our far fuel field doesn't seem to be turning up. I was hoping to wait until it turned up so I could yeah. Oh, well, there's far fueling anyway. Right, yeah, he always gets stuck. I mean, he never doesn't, he never fails to get stuck. That's probably how I should put it. And go ahead, running. Alright, which does not explain where far fuel field is. Unless, of course, he's been and gone while I wasn't paying attention, which is entirely possible. I probably should not be running down the GO train, or the return track. I shouldn't be running through the tunnel at all, but apparently I am, because I'm not as smart as I think I am. Oh, we've hit time. We've hit end of the episode. Alright, I'm going to go find that stupid train again, and next episode we will, I will have found a spot to begin setting up our fuel production. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.